Sagittarius, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is your reading for February. I'm getting fun and funky. I'm kind of getting a really energetic, excited mood for you. But not like overly bam excited. It's like this, yeah, something good's going to happen. I can feel it. Let's see what we got. I've already... This is your... Something good's going to happen. I can feel it. I don't know what it is yet, but it's coming and I know it's there. That's amazing. Two of Cups. So it could very well be romance for you, Sagittarius. Two of Cups. Pinky promises and equals and yeah. Being there for each other. Which I'm getting you probably have been looking for or feeling like it should be there. But yeah, no, the decks are calling it, screaming at me that I need to pull one and then the other. It's like, it's amazing. So, Six of Wands, success at last, recognition, clarity coming through. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, this is the month of February read. So it's going to be a card for each of the weeks of February and then an overall monthly energy coming through from that. And we'll go from there with oracle cards because one deck's already screaming at me that it wants to come. So let's go. Let's see what you've got for the first week of this month. So this is the 1st through to the 7th of February. You have the Three of Pentacles. So collaboration, working, 3 people could be involved. But yeah, this is very much foundation, looking at the basis of a structure or who you want to work with, collaboration. Who do you want to work with? How do you want to build it up? It's having that plan, that vision in place and starting to make that happen. Assessing it. See, in some ways it looks like the bottom of a building, like the flat thing. And in some ways it looks like a mountain, 3 mountains. You've got mountains to get over. You can't do it alone. Maybe you're looking for your person to get over those mountains with. I love it. Okay, your second one coming from the 8th through to the 14th, sorry. So the week leading up to Valentine's Day, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. That's like the dream, isn't it? The two of you in sync, one supporting the other, and a dog. I don't know if a dog's important. Do you have a dog? Do they have a dog? I don't know. But you want to build this future with someone. You want this legacy with someone and you're focused on the legacy now. You're focused on you and them and the dog. You and the dog. Somebody's willing to bend over backwards for the other. Or somebody has bent over backwards for the other. But yeah, I think you're looking for someone that you're willing to bend over backwards and they're willing to bend over backwards. But while they're doing that, you're also supporting them. Do you know what I mean? It's give and take. In their most uncomfortable moments, you're there for them. You are the support. I've got this. I'm grounded. You do what you have to do. And the dog's just there because, well, I've just got a dog and dogs are amazing and beautiful. Well, we've had her for like 3 months now. 3 months? 2 months. I don't know. It feels like we've always had her though. Dogs are amazing. And they're loyal. See, this, I think that's what you're looking for. You're looking for loyalty. Commitment. You know, unconditional love. Dogs give you unconditional love. They don't, you never for once doubt that they want the best for you. They want you to be happy because they're happy when you're happy and loyal and, oh, just beautiful. It's a lot of earth energy, so you're very much looking for foundation and commitment in this. Can I have a card for the 15th through to the 21st? The Fool, taking a new leap. Taking a leap into the next stage, possibly, if you're with someone. And if this is about someone you want to collaborate and commit to and be with, this is taking that leap to make that happen. It could be... I just love that he's so old and naked with his big beard. I love this. I love this picture so much. It's never too late to make that leap. You're never too old. Not too, you know what I mean? There's never too much has happened. There's never, it's taking the leap. Cherry blossoms are beautiful on that. So yeah, it's that spring feeling. Everything bursting forth. Cherry blossoms could be important. It's just beautiful. Just taking that leap. You don't give a fuck. I'm too old for this shit. Let's just do it anyway. I don't care what's happened. I'm just doing it anyway. It's never too late. You're never too old. It's never too late. And this person makes you feel like springtime, like anything can happen. There's so much potential and things just bloom when you think about them or you're around them. You want to build a future with them. And this is like anything, it's the Uranus energy. It's anything can happen. Chaos brings beautiful, beautiful, amazing things coming forth that you never thought possible. If you've never thought it's possible, it's now time to take the leap. And I'm getting that you don't want to do it as a Valentine's thing, because I don't know if you're worried that Valentine's prompts the initial consideration of this, who you want to build with, like your future. It's the catalyst for this, but it's not why you're doing it, which I think is why you're waiting till after Valentine's Day to do this, to make this leap, this change, this move forward with this person, which may be someone that you lost or something that you didn't think was possible before. You've been so focused on how it's not happening that now you're just like, fuck it. Do you know what? You live once. I want my happy ever after. I want that person. I know they're my person. That's my person. Let's go do it. Let's have a look. What have we got for the last week of February, please? The last week of February. 6 of Swords. So yeah, this is like moving past old wounds, old issues. Taking this leap may well be because you've done the work, or they've done the work, or whatever. Somebody has been processing emotional. It's coming up for air. Past hurts, past pain. If this is someone that you've been with or before and now you're not together, being without them has felt like you're drowning on some level. I mean, you've coped fine, that's fair enough. But being with them is like coming up for air. Like you just feel like that the pain will go because they're in your life, because they're part of you. I mean, they've got hurt, you've got hurt, but together, oh my God, you can process it together. I'm literally getting this person is like, or connecting with this person, whoever this is. It might not be a past person, by the way, but whoever it is that you're wanting to take this leap with, it is like coming up for air. Even if you didn't realise you were drowning, even if you didn't realise you were overwhelmed, even though you didn't know that past hurts were whatever, this person is like coming up for air. A breath of fresh air. I mean, the Fool, taking a leap with the Fool is like literally taking a proper breath of fresh air, but this is just like, oh. And they may well be a water sign, but you know. But water in this case is the emotions that, you know, you're processing those emotions, and it's like, I didn't even know it was this dark and I was this overwhelmed with them, but you broke through the surface and finally, you know, start processing, start moving forward, start breathing again. Your overall energy for this month, Sagittarius, is the Four of Wands, sorry. The Four of Wands, which is that stable home spot. It is, for some people, it is the, oh wow, this is the one you actually want to commit to. That's beautiful. This is, they're the solid, they are your home, your focus, your support, your everything. They provide everything you need and expand your horizons. Like you can see possibilities with them. It's beautiful. The Four of Wands is that it's a temporary structure. That's not a bad thing. Some people see this as the twin flame, soulmate, 1111 card, which is fine. I think in this situation, yeah, it kind of does apply. I'm not going to say that it is your twin flame or it is your soulmate or who you're supposed to be with, your one. But there is this beautiful, if you look, that's like a temporary structure. And yes, this may be the person you marry. Some people see it as like the structure that the arch, the wedding arch, or, you know what I mean, that celebratory wedding thing. There's no marriage or anything here. You kind of don't need fuss between the two of you. You kind of keep each other stable. You're each other's home. The Four of Wands to me is that stable stop on the journey where you just kind of go, oh, look how far we've come. Where do we want to go from here? So this is kind of like the two of you coming together, like, oh, I've processed, look how far I've come. I didn't even know it hurt that much. Oh, we're finally together. Where do we go? Where do we want to go from here? What's the progress from here? I'm not getting wedding-y vibes from it. I'm not getting moving in together right away. It's that temporary stop on the road, like, oh, we've got this far, look how far we've come, finally we found each other, where are we going from here? Because I'm not gonna lie, the next stop is the Five of Wands, which on the Wands journey is Five of Wands, which is struggles and obstacles. There are things that you're going to have to overcome. After that, though, is the Six of Wands, which is victory. Do you know what I mean? It's like you will overcome that going forward. But right now, you just kind of need to enjoy the moment where you are together and just go, this is amazing. We know we're going to have struggles going forward. We know it's not going to be easy to be together permanently. There are things that we're going to have to work through and overcome. That's fair enough. But right now, I just kind of want to enjoy being with you. I just kind of want to enjoy this moment where it's fresh air, I can breathe again, and I just want to celebrate that. It's the little celebrate, like, oh, finally together, finally we've made it. So yeah, that's your energy coming into this. This deck is the Seasons of the Witch, and it just screamed at me, like, and I love the red on this, the red foil passion. It's Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle, but not all about Halloween. Samhain is the non-commercial name for Halloween. It's the pagan for that. It's All Hallows Eve is Halloween, but Samhain is the end of the Celtic calendar, the pagan calendar, so it's their new year. You have transformation, like 1,000 storms held in hands, soft against the winds. There is change arising from deep within. Taking this leap with this person is just going to be like, literally, I'm getting coming up for air, breathing again. And I don't think you even knew you were holding your breath. That's what I'm getting. It's like like doing it and just going, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to take the leap. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Whatever's held you back, you know, you have a foundation with them, whether it's current or not, or there's mountains in the way. You have some sort of foundation with this person. You know you want to build a future with this person. You know this is who you know, if you're bending over backwards to be with them, they're bending over backwards. Do you know what I mean? You're supporting each other, you're working together. It's unconditional love. It doesn't matter how long you've been apart or what mountains are between you, you still love each other. Or if obstacles are coming out, there are obstacles in the way, or you're perceiving obstacles in the way of why you can't start this group and collaborate with someone, a relationship with this person. You just need to take the leap. You need to just go, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to call them. I'm just going to message them. I'm just going to start this up. And just the act of doing that is like coming up for air, the freedom. You didn't know you were closed off. It's transforming. This is the person you're supposed to be with. And just that moment where you're like, oh, sanctuary. This is my sanctuary card. Like, this is the safe space. This is where you're supposed to be. This is, oh, there is that breathing, coming up for air. It's like, oh, this is a safe spot on this journey. This is our safe stop, and just pause and gratitude and celebrate and appreciate the moment that you're in right now. It is going to be transformative, and you're not going to realize how big it is and how transforming it is until you actually do it. I don't see any negative cards here, other than obviously the Six Swords means there's trauma, but it's past trauma, and it's moving past that trauma. It's moving past that pain. It's processing those painful emotions. If there's beef between the two of you and things went down and that's why you're not together, then yes, absolutely, you need to talk about that and move past that. But just the act of being of doing it is just like, air. Reflection. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for there are mirrors of the mad and truths only spoken with a bleeding tongue. There's that one. You need to see things as they are, by thinking thinking things are going to be perfect if you've got beef between each other. I'm not saying that you're going to get together and it's going to be, yes, there's that moment of breathing for air and like, oh my God, yeah, the magic's happening. But like I said, this isn't like the full happily ever after. I'm not saying you're going to get together and it's not going to happen. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if things have happened, don't look at it through rose-tinted glasses. If you have been together before and you broke up, oh my God, there are things that you need to talk and process. There's been water under the bridge between you, but that water has worn away things. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are things that you need to be aware of. You can't pretend everything's perfect because you've found each other again. There are things that you're going to have to process. The fact that you aren't together and you want it to be, whatever. There are things that you need to be aware of. You can't just pretend that there aren't these issues that might need talking and processing and moving through. Because this is past trauma. So past trauma still needs to be processed between you, as well as what you've each been working on. That there's trauma between the two of you as well. So don't be under any illusions that it's going to be like, yay, happily ever after, everything's going to be fine. It's not necessarily going to be the case. Oh, I love that. Pumpkin. Uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. Oh my God, I wish somebody would talk about me like that, or think about me like that. Like, oh. And this is something, you see that future. You see the future. You see the possibility of that future. Otherwise you wouldn't have took that leap. The foundation for things to grow. Do you know what I mean? Plant things to grow. You see yourself growing with this person. That's why the Four of Wands is like, yes, we finally found each other. Yes, we've got this safe space. Look at us building this stable structure together. Where are we going from here? But I think that once you've got this person, you're never going to let them go. You're going to want to work through the rose-tinted glasses, and that's only going to work if you don't pretend it's not happening. But this is your fresh air. This is you'll wake up every morning and go, oh my God, I'm so lucky that I took that leap. I just can't believe I didn't do it sooner, which you have to work through again. Why you didn't do it sooner, but you did it. You're where you are now, and you just have to savor each other. And to me, this is the card that's like, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish every day that comes. Kiss them every day. Savor every day. Everything that you are together. Savor that. Cherish them. You'll cherish each other. And together you grow. This could be the person, if you're a guy, this is the person you want to have children or a child with. This is the mother of your children. Or this is the father of your children, whatever. But this is the person. This is the person. I love that. I'm going to do I want a moon card? That's just screamed at me. Destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Hopefully that will zoom in on that. Clear that up so you can read that. Nope, it's really struggling. I'll put the text down below anyway. Ooh. I'm going to have to just give up on that in a second, aren't I? Mercury retrograde. Nothing. It's like a beautiful, and then it gets tainted by Mercury retrograde, not letting the camera work to read the message. I'm just going to do a Moonology card for you, and then I'm going to do yeah, if this is someone you've been with, and with those rose tinted glasses, you've got patience come up. I love that. That's beautiful. That doorway. These are divine doors, by the way, and it says patience. Everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. So you might have some beef to process between two of you, or get through everything. It's going to take a bit of time to reconnect and get to the point where that's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to process through the time that you weren't together and what that means, and those feelings of frustration that you weren't together and you could have been, or do you know what I mean? That's going to take time. It's going to take patience, but oh my God, I think you're just going to savor and be the fact that you're grateful that you've reconnected and you're supposed to be together. That's what's going to get you through give you the patience to get through that. You know you're destined to be together, and that's what gives you the patience. And I think that's beautiful. So your Moonology card for this read is look at the bigger picture. Didn't I just say that somewhere else? Look at the bigger picture. Don't be so focused on, acknowledge that there's issues, process those issues. And if it gets a bit fiery there for a minute, because like I said, we're in Mercury retrograde, people can say things wrong and be impatient with each other, and do you know what I mean? The anger can come out quicker than the love. Just take a moment, and this is you, full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Is it worth having that fight and punishing someone for it? Is it worth saying those words? Take a breath before you go attacking someone. But why are you angry at me? I didn't know any different. I didn't know you felt like this. Why are you angry at me? I didn't know you were available. Why are you angry at me? To take a breath and go, they're angry that you didn't know they were single, because partly because you weren't in contact with them, if that's the case. You're angry at them because you know you should have contacted them sooner. And I think part of you was like, oh, you had this breakup and I wasn't there for you. Or, wow, you're just frustrated because it comes from frustration that things didn't, and that grief that things that weren't where they were supposed to be until now. But what you've got to remember is you're together now because you're supposed to be together now. You weren't supposed to be together when they were breaking up with the other person, because that would muddy the waters and they wouldn't have done the work to be where they are now, ready for you. So you can't punish each other. Look at the bigger picture. You are good enough. I don't know if you need to hear that. You are good enough. Maybe you think they're too amazing for you. And you've got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And also you're approaching, no, you're very close to achieving your goal, which I'm assuming is this person. It's beautiful. Gibbous moon. I was born on a gibbous moon. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't keep going over old ground and old pain. Talk about it, process it together, but don't keep going over it, and stop. And once you've processed it, let it go. Don't keep punishing each other with it, whether that's you or them. Stop punishing each other for the past that you can't change either. And don't let the fact that maybe you said something or they said something and you separated off and you don't talk anymore, or I don't know, somebody ghosted someone, someone blocked someone, whatever happened. Don't let that stop you from getting this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is two people that are supposed to be together, and they have a future together, and they should build that future together, and they can move mountains to be together. They can make anything happen. This is the legacy. This is the future. This is you and your kids. And they go, oh, the story of Granny and Gramps, or Mima and whoever, and Papa, I don't know, whoever. The story that you tell your grandkids is like, yeah, we were together and then we broke up and life got in the way and this happened and that happened, and now we're back together, and then we found each other again, and Grandpa or Grandma took the leap and messaged the other one, and now we're back together, and we worked through it, and we realized we were supposed to be together. It's like kindred spirits it doesn't matter what choice you make. If you're meant to be together, you'll come back together. And I think this is the universe saying, it's time to come back together now, thank you. You need to come back in to each other's lives. How beautiful is that? Whether that's you or them, beautiful. Somebody's been working on the fact whether they're good enough for someone or not. And it's just... somebody's been working on their self-worth, and whoever it is now at a place where they know they're good enough for the other person. So if you were with someone who really doubted themselves and had always accepted less, and that's why you walked away, because they could do better. They could do better than what they were accepting. They now know that. They now know that they're better than what they were dealing with or settling for or whatever. Or you were settling for. One of you's been working on it. You are good enough for them. They're good enough for you. And you've both got to the point where you know that. You just got to let all the old crap go. Acknowledge it, process it. It's not going to be rose tinted glasses. If there's been bad blood between you, something happened, whatever it was that went bang and made you both go apart, that needs dealing with. But focus on that, cherishing each other every day. I just love the words on that. Uncaging the spirit within thou, the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. I think that's beautiful. I'm going to put that on my Instagram because I think that's like the most beautiful words I've had from a deck of oracle cards. But yeah, so self-care card. I'll do you a self-care card. Kind of feels like the self-care card doesn't really go with the read because if you ever wanted a love reading at Valentine's about taking the leap and being with the person that you love, this is it. This was it. This is... Okay. Your self-care card is clean your space. If you get rid of the crap, you can make space for all the good stuff to come in. Clear out old hang-ups. Clear out old mementos, old people, old whatever you need. Clear space, physical, emotional, whatever. Just clear space, ready to receive this person into your life, to take that leap. If you have space, to offer them space to come into your life, amazing. Alone time is important, definitely. If you're not going to want to jump into each other in one house right away, don't take that leap. You still need space for you, and you still need they need space too, their own space. You don't have to be in each other's pockets. And equally, alone time is just important for self-care anyway, taking time out for you and taking a bath and having your time for you. Alone time, following your passions and stuff. You need your own stuff. You need your own space. God, it's not healthy to not have your own thing. And also you have connect with fire, which is your element, Sagittarius. Have a bonfire. If you're clearing out some space, burn some of that shit. But connect with fire. It could be as simple as putting a candle on and just sitting and enjoying that moment, that energy. There's people around that fire as well. So maybe sit around the fire, connect with your mates, talk it through. Do you know what I mean? Or both of you sit together and talk it through. Also family is on the bottom. Family, connecting with family. They might have kids, you might have kids, but family is also important for connecting with, because obviously that's your soul anchor and that's your emotional anchor is family. And you know, you could be about to become a family, like once you're with them and everything. And if this is the person you want to have kids with, this is you building the foundations of your family, your future family, your legacy. This is the fundamentals. Also, connecting with fire is fire is sexual energy. Oh, my God, Sag, you are a firecracker in bed, but you know your way around a body in a bedroom. So there you go. So yeah, beautiful. I love that. I love that. If I don't see you at the weeklies, I'll see you at the next monthly. Thank you so much for watching, Sag. I will see you again soon. Bye for now.